going to CCTV. We're still in the same room.
At the doctor's, aren't we?
And
still waiting.
as well, we're going to do a quiz question about the man on the moon. We're only going to go up to the...
Well, I'll tell you what, let me explain this then. This is to do with the moon landings, because, I'm not sure if you realise this, Connie, you probably do understand that in, what day are we now?
1899.
Not 1899, but in 1969, which is 50 years ago.
Is that longer than the Titanic when it broke?
It's not as far, the Titanic was further ago, it was longer ago.
Longer.
What was that, the Titanic?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's not...
Okay, let me tell you.
Let's not get... Okay, go on,
One thing about it.
Gets confusing then.
Christian, my friend in reception, knows loads of things about the Titanic, because I know Titanic, for older people, don't say that he's not allowed to watch it because he did watch
Oh, you mean the film
it.
Titanic?
He watched the Titanic movie. I haven't. Don't worry that you think I've watched it, because I have not watched it.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Okay, this is getting confusing, Connie. We're now talking about Titanic, but we started off talking about the moon. Should we do the moon thing?
Yeah.
Let's start with that, right. So 50 years ago, next week, so the 20th of July, which in fact is the same day that we are currently planning to move into our new house, and the same day...
when Neil Armstrong went in the rocket and went to the moon.
Yeah, and the same day we're going to get Ziggy.
What?
But
I'm gonna die!
This is getting really hard trying to do this. Can I just try to explain that, Con? So, on that day, 50 years ago, there was the first man to walk on the moon. So the first question to you, Connie, which probably most people listening to this might know, or maybe not actually, if they're your kind of age, some might know, some might not know. So the first question to you, Connie, and this, you can comment down below. Is that what they do on YouTube?
Yes, comment down below if you know.
If you know the answer to the question, who was the first man to walk on the moon?
I know.
And the clue is, Connie has mentioned the name several times already.
Yes, several times to other people, because...
And on this clip.
And as well, that would be 8 times then.
So she'll give the answer?
And as well, I said it to, when I went to the library to do the space chase for my school, I asked her the question how you know how many people you went on the moon, and then we said it, and then I knew a lot.
Okay, so let's ask you a later. So we'll come to the answer in a minute. Who was the first man on the moon? Because you know the answer, don't you, Con? So we'll hold on to that one. Do you know how many men have walked on the moon in total?
12.
It's 12, isn't it?
And I know how many ladies.
How many women have walked on the moon?
None.
None?
Maybe there's been 1 million little kids my age that's walked on the moon.
Well, maybe. I wonder if...
last one.
Here's one for you. Would you rather walk on the moon or walk on the sun?
Walk on the sun? I would have bad.
Yeah.
I want to walk on the moon,
That's a
mister.
good answer. So walk. So
This is the moon. It looks like the moon a bit.
So here's the answer then. So who was the first? So if you have any thoughts, who was the first man to walk on the moon?
Neil Armstrong.
Neil Armstrong. So then comes the second question is, which again, so most people, most grown-ups
Probably would know.
the answer. Not all, but most. Second question. Who was the second man to walk on the moon? Do you know the answer?
When is the day when they celebrate Buzz Aldrin walking on the moon?
That's a good question. Well, it's the same day, because he did it the same day.
But what about the other ones?
So let's come to that in a second. So who was it? So you've given the answer then. Who was the second man to walk on the moon?
Buzz Aldrin!
Buzz Aldrin. Now it's the same day as Neil. So Neil and Buzz were up there on the moon, and Neil was the one to get out first. And do you know what he said when he first stepped on the moon? He said, "This is one small step for man and one giant leap for mankind," as he jumped off the steps onto the moon. And he's often said that he meant to say, "This is one small step for a man
on the moon."
and one giant leap for mankind. Or he maybe even said it, but the transmission
I
screwed
could
it
give
up.
out a shout out. But I don't know to subscribe, so I can't really.
Shout out for who?
Shout out for someone who didn't know.
Who shout out for Neil? Or for Buzz?
Okay. Both of them. Drummer please. There's 2 shout outs. Drummer please. Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin, but they're not even alive.
Oh, well, that's not true. Neil Armstrong has died, but Buzz Aldrin's still alive.
No.
So the question we're all...
I never knew that.
So just before we wrap this one up, the question we're moving towards as the truck goes past...
That's a lot of noise.
Right. The question we're moving towards is, who was the 3rd man to walk on the moon? Now, before I give the answer, because you know the answer, don't you?
When is the day when they celebrate the 3rd man walking on the
That's a very good question. I don't know the answer to that because, well, the first thing is, if you're watching this clip, the odds are you're probably a child like Connie. We expect people watching us to
I'm
be
a
children.
child.
Yeah?
I'm a baby.
So if you know the answer, I'd be very impressed. But maybe you want to pause the video.
No.
If you've got your mum or your dad near, or even your grandparents, see if they know who the 3rd man to walk on the moon
Can we
was.
say it now?
So we will say it, but... Or should we pause and come back to that? Or another one?
We'll say it now.
Say it now. So,
Can we do all of the? Can we do it to the 6th man?
well, we'll see how far
Oh,
we're
I
going to
know.
get. We might get bored.
Okay.
You know the 6, you know 6.
Yeah.
So the question has become, how do you know all these answers then?
Because this is how the story starts.
Go on then.
So, Daddy, we were in the shower, and Daddy was in the shower. Then I went to the shower to wash my hair, and Daddy said, "Look up at the moon." And I said, "Who's the 1st man on the moon?" And he
I
said,
think we're saying, can you see the man in the moon? So you put your head right back, do it like that, that's it. So you're looking at the man in the moon,
and I said,
and we
"Who-"
started talking about who was the 1st man to walk on the
and he
moon.
said, "I know, Neil Armstrong." And then I said, "Do you know who the 2nd man on the moon was?" And I went, "No." So you told me.
So tell me.
Buzz Aldrin, but you only know the 3rd one. So you only know the last one that was the 3rd one, and you told me that one.
So I didn't even know at the time. I didn't know
I
who
can't tell you the name because then that will give it away.
So I didn't know the answer to the 3rd one at the time. Most people will know the 1st man on
And
the
you
moon.
only know both of 2 of them, and that was Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin. But he didn't know the rest of them, so we went downstairs.
Yeah.
Daddy got his computer. We opened it up and we looked up and
How do we find it out though? What do we use to find it out?
Google.
And this is why I say other internet search engines are available.
And
But we used Google, didn't we?
sometimes Daddy said when he used Siri on his phone, I pressed it to try to do something, and then he said,
Well, let's not get...
Siri is useless, and then you said, I say that sometimes.
Yeah, because you ask the Siri something, she doesn't find the answer, whereas Google tends to find it. So we Googled the answer. We Googled the 3rd man on the moon. Are we going to give the answer in this one, or are we going to give it the next
Yes,
one?
we'll do it now.
So
Let's do the 6th.
no, let's get to. Well, we can't get to the 6th yet.
Yes, we can. Charles Conrad.
So hold a minute,
Don't repeat.
So hold a minute. This is the 3rd man on the moon. So there's your answer, folks. Connie, say it clearly again. What's his name?
Charles Conrad, friend, known as Pete, but is then Daddy says this to some people. Real name is Charles
Yes.
Pete Conrad.
So according to the internet, he's Charles Conrad, but he was known as Pete.
So, his
So
friend,
we have to say
we-
known to his friends as Pete, don't we? It's like his nickname. Or maybe,
nickname. Hello, nickname.
maybe it was middle name. So
Maybe friend Pete is Charles Conrad's friend.
no, here's your come. Go on YouTube.
Yeah.
A lot of the ones you where are you going? A lot of the ones you watch, like Tiana, and probably what should we mention?
Mugs.
Morgs, right? I don't know who he is.
We'll say Mugs.
I suspect they all have what you guys call merch.
Yes.
Do you know what merch stands for?
No.
Oh.
Yes.
What is it? What is merch?
So, I don't know what merch is.
I have an idea for some merch for your channel.
Okay.
Alongside all things like
You can say
CCTV.
CCTV.
But I have an
Oh my God.
Okay, because linked to Charles Conrad, interesting about his surname is what? What's the 3 letters that start of his surname?
P-A-A-A.
Con,
Conrad.
like Connie, and you can say rad, like radical. You could have a hashtag Conrad, couldn't you? Everyone would know.
That's
picture of three men on the moon. What's happened? So there you go. As we discover what Connie's just swallowed, we'll say bye-bye for now. And the third man on the moon, now you can tell everybody and impress all your friends, the third man on the moon was Charles Conrad, known to his friends as Pete.
Pete.
Oh! Bye-bye for now.
Can I go to the toilet now?
Yes, we can.
Why are you filming?
Let's get to the toilet. Bye-bye.
Why are you